outraged. I am outraged. I am sick to my stomach.
But first, another California family asking, how could this happen after their loved one murdered inside a California state prison? KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers, you are following up on a story you first told us about last week where a different woman was killed.
Yeah, and you know, Pat, I called the Amador County Sheriff's Office today because I wanted to get a copy of an autopsy report for Stephanie. That's the woman I told you about last week. But when I called up there, they said, well, which women are you talking about? Which was a surprise to me because at this point I had only known about one woman. But tonight we've learned there's a second woman that died in the same state prison in the exact same way. I want to come up here though because I want to show you some stuff. This is Stephanie. This is the woman I told you about last week. She was strangled. Her death ruled a homicide after she was at Mule Creek State Prison in Amador County having a conjugal visit with her husband who had been convicted of 4 murders here in Los Angeles County. So we went back to Mule Creek State Prison. I want to show you that here because this is the prison, as I mentioned, near the Jackson area of Amador County. And they have this family visiting unit where people are allowed to spend multiple days inside the family visiting unit with very minimal supervision. There are no cameras. There are no guards inside of this, but there are pretty nice accommodations. You've got bathrooms like this. This is at a different state prison, but generally they look the same. It's called the California model within the CDCR system. They've got 2 bedrooms, a living room here, as well as a kitchen. Now I want to show you this because this is an autopsy. This is the report that I actually ended up getting today, and this is for Tanya Thomas. Now, Tanya Thomas went back to Mule Creek State Prison back in July of 2024 to visit her husband. Her family also learned she was killed. I want to show you some video of Tanya because I spoke with her family today who says they're very upset about the whole situation. Tanya, a mother, a loved person in the community, even worked in the Cal State system. She went up there to visit her husband, who also had been convicted of a violent crime, attempted murder of his girlfriend, who, according to court records, he shot her in the head, leaving her barely alive. Today, I had a chance to speak with the cousin of Tanya, who was very upset to learn this had happened to a second family. And when I read her rather, a statement from CDCR the last time when I reached about Stephanie's case and about conjugal visits still being allowed to happen, I want to show you her response. Family visits were not modified or paused as a result of this incident and continue to be available to eligible incarcerated individuals. Is that the right thing to do?
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Especially since her husband already had a history of violence and killed 4 people. You already had someone that got murdered in July. Why didn't you even care to stop it? They had the power to stop that. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. That's negligent. I can't even describe that.
Yeah, now, Pat, both Stephanie and Tanya were both strangled. Both of their deaths ruled a homicide. Both of them involved different men. I reached out to CDCR tonight to say, is this really the best practice in the prisons? They have not gotten back to me, Pat. I did talk to the family of Stephanie tonight, who said they were shocked to learn that the same thing happened to someone else just months before their mother was killed.